Well, hello, is anybody there? This is the second time of me using Prism, so I never... Ah, there you are. Hello, Margaret. It's been a while since you've been with me live, so I hope everything is tickety-boo with you. I'm a poet, and I don't know it. Ah, hello, Boblet. Thing is, I don't believe the figures. It says I have 6 people on board, but I've stopped believing that. Ah, the spanner's on. Hello, spanner. The reason is, I think last time I had more people speaking than actually were actually shown as being on. So you can see my, yeah, you can see my big bite on my nose. 2 days on. Hello, Sarah. I hope you're here to see my marvellous tour, Margaret, rather than just the massive thing on my nose. Of the indignities. Although I do think it's partly because Amy was bitten on her face, and so of course then she caught a bit of colour in her cheeks. So I think I was taking the what's it. So hello, Michelle. So I think the fact that then I got bitten on my nose. Oh, you're all there for the nose. Hello, Pizzazz. Lovely. Do you like the nose? Isn't it a treacle? Hello, Mr. Mike. So I should say, as I recline on this sun lounger, I should say to those of you who are joining, perhaps not live, or those of you that who are watching this not on replay, which is hello, I'm Leonie and I'm a virtual tour guide. Tour guides are reliant on the generosity of your tips. Sorry for that, I was slightly distracted by Mike being rude about my nose. Hello, Susan. No, I haven't broken my nose, although it does look, my niece said it looks like I've broken my nose. I've been bitten on my nose to make me look very distinguished, I think, like a Belisha beacon for the entire holiday. We did spend a while running around chasing mosquitoes, but apparently the one that decided my nose was incredibly tasty was not to be caught. So I'm also distracting myself there because I suddenly realised that I've got a countdown. Hello, Pauline. How lovely. This is the first one you've managed to see live. Ah, you're a follower honour. Well, I forget. So it's 6 o'clock in the UK. It's 8 o'clock here in Zakynthos. Yes, so anyway, I was complaining, wasn't I? That it's telling me how long I've actually been for, but it doesn't been streaming for, but it doesn't tell me what time it is. I think, give or take it, I started at pretty much 1:45, but I like the time because then I know exactly when to go live. Exactly. Do you like this? It's very forceful. I'm not sure that I can lie like this. It's not actually that comfortable. But I'm trying to protect the old frozen shoulder by not aggravating it too much. Yes, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Facebook group, become a member, and everything else that I should remember. Ah, it's Rosie. Rosie's with us. Rosie's come to see my nose. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yes, Leslie's liked, and she's tipped already. Woohoo! Thank you. Is it a Lionel Richie pose? Is it? Is actually not as comfy as you'd think. Not that you might think it looks comfy. But if I wanted to stand up straight, well, I won't, because you'll just end up seeing my chest in the camera, and that isn't the kind of tour I do, ladies and gents. So we are actually sat around, well, we, as in me and my niecelet, we're sat around the small pool at the bottom of the hotel, which I thought might be a nice place to start. I've spent probably longer thinking about how to conduct this tour than it will actually take me to do the tour. Did something happen to it? Yes, I was savagely bitten by a lion, and unfortunately it's quite sore around the conch. It's quite sore, so it obviously had massive fangs, this lion, also known as a mosquito. Oh, that could be her new name, Mosquitoes Rosie. Yeah, she's a dancer, Mosquitoes Rosie. I can't think of anything else I can say. So the weather here is rather lovely. It did actually have a few drips earlier, would you believe? And what I also wanted to say to you is I don't have the microphone in, because I know that sometimes with the microphone recently the gimbal appears to have go a bit funny. Sorry, got distracted because it's Claire's mummy. So if the audio is terrible, do let me know. I have got my microphone with me. I know this because it fell out of the microphone case and is unravelled in my bag, which would be rather annoying when I get home, or rather back to the hotel. Hopefully I'll sort it out before I actually get back to Kent. My hair's gone fluffy, as you can see, so that must be down to the water. My hair's gone fluffy, I've been bitten on the nose, I'm reclining on a sun lounger. I mean, what else could be more endearing? There are worse places to be bitten, and I don't wish to encourage any mosquitoes listening to me to think that's an offer. Let me see. Oh, my hair looks very nice, thank you. Well, it's very fluffy and unmanageable. Bob the bunny is watching. Splendid, that's what I like to hear. Some animated inanimate objects watching. So I was trying to see whether or not if that would make it any more. But no, that's not really the done ticket, and I actually whacked my shoulder. I mean, it's amazing, really, that I actually leave the house. Maybe I'll just give up with the whole, I can't recline on that shoulder anymore, it's not actually that comfortable. So I'm multitasking by removing my tripod. Oh, bitten on the eyelid. Sounds, that must have been very frustrating. Says me itching my nose. Oh, hello Catherine, how are you? Are you sending me hugs? Hugs for my mosquito bite. Is that Winnie the Pooh, Catherine? Or is it a teddy bear, or is it a chihuahua? Wow, I think I've got two teddy bears straight after the other. Susan's a teddy. Apparently new tiger mosquitoes. Well, oh, I said it was a lion. I got it wrong. It must have been a tiger. That's probably what it was. It was a tiger mosquito. Eat Marmite, then mosquitoes don't bite you. I do eat Marmite, but strangely they don't have it in Zakynthos. How strange. It's not on the offering of my all-inclusive buffet. All-inclusive, great, isn't it? You eat so much random stuff on one plate. And you're like, this really doesn't make any sense, but I'm doing it anyway. It's rather breezy today, as you can see now. But hopefully won't have too many wind noises, although I did say I have sprouts for lunch. I know, sprouts, it's outrageous. Love a sprout. Shall we have a sprout debate? I'm sure we've had one of those on tour before, with people declaring that they hate sprouts and some people declaring that they love them. He's Newton. Hello, Newton. Don't ask me to remember his name. I'm trying to think if I remember an apple dropped on his head, that might work. I don't know, I've got this hair somewhere stuck and I can't get rid of it. At least it's not cat fur. Ah, we've got Teddy, we've got Newton and Digger. Yeah, see, we started off a Marmite discussion. I knew it. It's better than focusing on my nose. Maybe I should have brought some sort of... I could have worn my glasses and then you wouldn't see, because it is around the bridge. Although it just pokes out underneath, I think. Let me... Thank you very much, Mr. Gimbal. Are you going to be a good boy today? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it was on the calendar today. The website calendar. So a few people might miss out. But unfortunately, I did so much, and then I realised I'd set up the Facebook event, I'd done the this it, and that's it, and this it, and then I realised, oh, I forgot to put it on the website calendar. So Ian once had curry, Yorkshire pudding and Brussels sprouts in one go. I don't see what's wrong with that, except for, I mean, Yorkshire pudding and Brussels go together. The curry, I guess you could have curry in a Yorkshire pudding. So it's kind of like a roast. Amy's pulling this kind of face that looks like an appalled goldfish, so I'm guessing no, it's not a good thing. Now she's shaking her head. She's not pleased with my Yorkshire pudding in a curry, or curry in a Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding in a curry? No, that wouldn't work. So let's have a look. Oh, I'm sorry, that just gives a massive hand, doesn't it? I always forget which hand I should use to see if I can... Ah, right, okay, so we've got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go until we go live and we have a look around the excitement. Anybody joining that doesn't know what this is about, we're just about to walk up the main strip of Zakynthos. Those who thought I was having a strip in Zakynthos, I'm afraid you're going to be deeply disappointed. Lorna is with us both. She is either sat by the bar having a drink, or she's in the hotel reading her book, doing something far more sensible on her holiday than sat by a pool talking nonsense. But yes, this is the family holiday, the annual family holiday later this year, because Amy's done her A-level exams and we've all paid for it because it's been super hot. Yeah, it's been about 30 degrees, and foolish me decided that I would walk up mountain today. Well, I say mountain, hill, mountain, whatever. You know, I like drama. So I walked up this massive, massive mountain today in 29 degrees heat, and I think it took about 4 hours for my face to get back to a sensible colour. And when I went there, because I went to see something that I'm not telling you about, walking amongst the Greek countryside, and amazingly I had a signal, so I've scheduled a tour for Saturday, which is called Greek Countryside, which I think you'll find is incredibly creative of me. Rolo saw his doggy friends. Sue's just joined us. And Kirsty's probably in the chat, possibly. I mean, possibly on the tour. Possibly watching the tour. She's not on the tour. I don't want to raise anybody's hopes that she's suddenly going to pop out from a Greek shop. I mean, she might be, but I think I'd be more surprised than anybody else. So, thankfully, we are nearly live. I think the lack of sleep is basically, with the aircon, it's either too hot, too cold, or never a nice in between. So keep waking up, which is fun. But I mean, I'm not complaining because I am on holiday. Right, let's have a look. It must be, it's 8 o'clock on the nose. I'm not talking about my nose, thank you very much. We've spoken enough about that. So I'm going to turn the camera around, thank goodness for that, when I work out how to do it again with my massive hand. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, that hasn't worked. That's the ticket. How marvellous. So here you are, looking at the swimming pool. And this is indeed the lower swimming pool. There is indeed an upper swimming pool. This is the Diana Palace Hotel. And talk about reflection shots. I'll tell you what, come on, look at that. Look at that, look at that, and I haven't even started. So what we're going to do is we're going to no doubt get Amy in the shot because she's paying absolutely no attention. Does this make you think of, oh, hold on, I've got to show you this because I'm sure you like this. Oh, good Lord. Okay, just trodden on just tripped over a sunbed. That's marvellous. There you are. I mean, isn't that cool? Right. Excuse me while I talk to the child. You need to pay attention, otherwise. Thank you. And coming up, we've got a bit of... well, I'm not even sure if this is... it's not really street art. It's a bit of decoration on the wall. And that's quite fun. Perhaps it was... Perhaps it was a, well, Amy thinks because they're candles, it could be something to do with Diana, but I'm not entirely sure because, of course, Diana... Dionysus, you... Oh, Diana... You want to go on the slide? How exciting! Bear with me one moment while I get myself sorted. I shut my bag far too quickly. Can you zip that up? You can hear Greek music. So now this is going to be a little bit of a make sure that I don't kill myself, because we're going to have a lot of traffic. Well, not a lot of traffic, but oh, great. I could get taken out by an ambulance. The only positive thing with that is that they'd fix me quite quickly. Now, unfortunately, there's going to be absolutely no way of not getting tourists in the picture. So I just want to give you a bit of background to that milk truck. No. So Zakynthos is obviously a Greek island, and it's actually one of the third largest of the Ionian islands. So you might have heard of Kefalonia or Corfu. They're also Ionian islands. Now, by the largest, it's 405 square metres or 156 square kilometres. So we're not talking massive. The coastline is 123 kilometres or 176 metres long. Now, in Greek mythology, the island was said to be named after Zakynthos, who was the son of legendary Arcadian chief Dardanus. And if you look at some of the architecture, especially when we went to Zante town, there's very much a Venetian theme, and the reason for that is the Venetians ruled from 1484 to 1797. Then it went to French rule, and then in 1809 the British took it. And that was until the unions of Ionian Islands with Greece in 1864. Now, the population in 2021 was only 40,508. Now there's more people than I expected there to be at this time, so I'm just going to walk along. What I'm actually going to do is show you one version of the beach and hope that the car will stop, because I am walking obviously on a crossing, but you never can tell. You were there 30 years ago for a 3-week honeymoon. Wow, I bet you it's changed since then, Michelle. You will find, so in our hotel at the moment, oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Some of the beautiful flowers that you see growing around here. Oh, I think there should be Leonian Islands. Now, I was sniffing one of these earlier, and it's quite a, I don't know if anybody was with me when I was sniffing Elaine's roses back along the River Medway, and I'm afraid they're not reaching that level of fantastic smell. But the colours are absolutely beautiful. So it's very popular with British people, but we have in our hotel a lot of people from the Netherlands. Unfortunately, I don't really speak Dutch, so our tour rep is Danish. So we've got a lot of nationalities going around. Where I booked a tour, the manager is from Czech Republic, and 2 of the staff are Polish. So now when we booked the hotel, okay, we're not going to be able to stay here very long because we have lots of children.
Very good.
Very good. Yeah.
And one of the things that concerns me slightly is the music license, obviously. So anyway, I booked our hotel, and it's 200 meters from the beach. 200 meters from the beach. I've been here since Sunday, and I am yet to find what I would describe as a beach. But that's okay. It's a nice pool. There's Argassi water sports. So the town that we're in, well, they call it a village, is actually called Argassi. No, I'm all right. I won't drop the gimbal. So obviously there's a lot of history to this island. Unfortunately, on the 12th of August 1953, it was hit by a 7.3 magnitude earthquake, which destroyed most of the buildings on the island. Now, since then, all the buildings have been strengthened to protect them. And on 26th of October 2018, there was a 6.4 magnitude on the south of the island, but very, very little damage. Now, what we're going to do now is do a bit of piggery-pokery so that I can get you back onto the main strip without actually showing the small child. So you might be looking at a wall for a moment.
The only thing that's weird is when you walk down the strip, you don't see any...
Oh, sorry.
When you walk down the strip, get the odd one.
Of course, the great timing is just as I was leaving, they decided to leave, and we nearly had a bit of a bosh in the middle. So, a bit of obviously Greek mythology and I will not proclaim I'm an expert because I absolutely am not. But I read this, which I thought was rather fun. So Artemis, the goddess of hunting, used to wander around the green woods of Zakynthos, whereas her brother Apollo used to play the... Now, this is interesting because it's spelt L-I-R-A, but I think it's actually the lyre. So Apollo used to play the lyre under the bay trees to chant the beauty of the island. Now it's a pear-shaped bowed instrument. I don't know whether or not the spanner will be able to play one of those. So Apollo obviously has had his hand in everything, and it turns out that he's even been in Zakynthos. Yes, isn't that how I spelt it out? No, sorry. So we're going back in time when it was L-I-R-A. Now the spelling is L-Y-R-A, a lyre. However, don't forget, back in Greek mythology, we're going back a very long time. Now, I did tell you, didn't I, that there were a ridiculous amount of turtle bits and bobs. I mean, interesting enough, not seen these before. That's super cool. And in case you wanted any sunglasses, you might be able to find the one you were looking for. Fridge magnets. Oh, goodness gracious, that was me. Shall I? Oh, that's Amy. So you got another look at Amy there. I mean, Emma, every time I'm going into the shops, I'm thinking of you. I say that, and we suddenly see a green sparkly bikini. That is not actually why I was thinking of Emma. And obviously this is, you can't smell this, but this is going to be all the olive oil soaps that you've got, and olive soaps, which are... You often have people asking you, do you want to have something to eat? Pita bread. I mean, gyropolis. Again, turtle-tastic. You could have a turtle rucksack. And the reason for that is there are tours, and if you see something you want me to stop at, say, because it's incredibly hectic here. So many bags. So yes, sorry, there is a tour you can take to actually go out on a boat and see, sorry, I thought they were actually people, and see some turtles. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get a YouTube strike from all the music that unfortunately is going to be playing on in the background, but there's not much I can do about that, because we're walking past a 70s, 80s bar, and I've got a lovely motorbike, of course, around here. Helmets are, it would appear, optional. I saw somebody on a 4x4 without any belt, without any helmet, and so you've got your turtle bath mats. Or you could just have them with the word Zakynthos on. You've got your oh dear, I nearly pulled that off. You've got another turtle thing there. You've got, I mean, who wouldn't really wear that? Bit of shells, you can imagine buying those and getting them home in bits. What you can have as well, which is super fun, you can also have the crocheted turtles. Oh, it would help if I was showing you what I was actually looking at. Nothing is too much when it comes to the world of turtle. I mean, this I rather like. Look at the eyes on that. Oh, as if to contradict me, I've just seen somebody on a 4x4 and they're both wearing helmets. Now I'm going to be taking you to something a little bit off the main strip, which is not the cat that's walking towards us, although we will say hello if they want to. Not quite sure that they've decided what they want to do. There are a huge number of stray cats around here, unfortunately. Some of them not looking in great condition. Some of them, have you got a collar on, sir? Sir? Or was that just your face? I do apologise. It might have just been his tabbiness. I do mean quad bike. I said 4x4, didn't I? Quite clearly, walking in amongst loads of people, when it's warm, trying to avoid children, means I talk exactly the opposite. We've come the wrong way, haven't we?
No, you go down and walk.
Okay, I do. All right then, that's fine.
Well, unless you want to go.
No, that's fine. I thought I... So, something a little bit secret, a little bit of a surprise for you all. Be a surprise for me as well if we actually find it. Yeah, definitely no penny farthings. This is definitely not where we, do we?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay then, fine.
That's why we went.
Yeah, no, that's fine. See, this is why Boo comes along. So, is this the first day of my holiday? No, I arrived on Sunday. Oh. And I go home on Sunday. And this is perhaps not the most exciting plant I could show you, but it is lovely to show you a bit of, you know, Greek pottery, which is also a little bit of seaweed. So I spent ages, well, I didn't spend ages, I probably spent quite a few hours researching before choosing the place to come on holiday, which I do, and then I send my sister sort of like, I've whittled it down to these, and she kind of just trusts me. Have you just fallen over?
No.
No? What have you done?
Stone in my shoe.
Stone in a shoe. It's alright, nobody panic. It's alright, I've now got sand in my shoes, so give myself a little bit of an exfoliation. Somebody in the sea, very brave of them. probably doesn't want to be on video walking out of the sea in her swimming costume, so I shall divert. And I will show you what we're actually here to show you, which is the Venetian bridge of Argassi. Now, this used to be part of the main road, but due to erosion from sea water and winds, what you see now is what is left. And I'm just trying to see where I can cross without getting completely wetty bud. And if you look, you can see the date on there is 1805. And it's quite popular for people to walk to the top of the bridge and have their photo taken. What we'll do, yeah, you're not going to get far on there, Leslie. Oh, and there's the lady with the swimsuit. It's very peoply indeed. What we'll do is, while they're doing that, we'll just have a look at the sea. Oh, I can't slip at the moment, I'm on solid ground. Well, I mean, I could slip, to be fair, that's an exaggeration. I can slip anywhere, me. We'll just watch the waves. And then we'll try and get you a better view of the bridge. I think actually the tide's in more than it was yesterday, isn't it, Boo? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is share a photo with you. That was yesterday. Hopefully that's come up nicely for you. Did everybody see that? Are you all receiving me? Yeah, thank you, Susan. Is that a Greek goddess on the bridge? Oh, Mike, you're such a smooth-tongued whatever. It's funny because I think if this was in Britain, there is no way on this earth that you'd actually be able to clamber all over it. It's over 200 years old. There you are, that's a better. I'll try and get you a closer look without getting wet feet. Ooh. Sorry, just chortling away to ourselves. Right. Just have a look at that view for a moment. And we are now stood on a bridge that is over 200 years old. Hopefully you've still got the signal. It is very cloudy, and I think we had a bit of thunder earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of a storm coming in. It certainly had very, very funny clouds earlier. Good. So I know I'm moving it about a bit. Just want to show you over the edge. Now, and you can see up into the mountains there. That's, I didn't go quite as high as the building on the top. Now then, it's actually harder getting down than it is getting up, but somebody's trying to pass me, so I'll let them go first rather than go splat. But Amy thinks it me more of a sploosh. Right. Just so you know, Amy, you've actually been on camera.
Well, a couple of times locked down on my camera.
Oh, that's enough, that is. I've got a bit of rock poking up my bottom. Ow! Okay, so you take that. Perhaps I'll wait. Can you wait, please? Amy, stay. Otherwise, no, stay. Keep that still. Right. Thank you. Boo, do you remember how you took me in last time? Oh. Thank you. Oh, right. Well, that was interesting. When we came yesterday, there were people waiting for other people to get on and off. But today, they were just kind of getting on and walking past people. When we came on, it was an hour later, so there was less sea. I am safe, it's all right. Look at those moody skies. Right then, shall we go back for a bit of holiday tat action? Oh, that's a nice shot though, isn't it? So it's just fabulous to actually find things like this when you're here. We're actually, tomorrow we're going to Smuggler's Cove. We're going on a little boat trip to Smuggler's Cove and to the Blue Caves. Bless her, she saved me. She saved my life, my niece. Despite the man who had no manners trying to walk past her. What did that bridge go to before? Well, it was the main road, so it would have gone, I'm guessing it would have been, I mean, this isn't really rocket science, I'm guessing, says I as I get a massive stone in my foot. I'm guessing the bridge would have been over, obviously, a body of water, and the road would have gone into the island. But for those of you that have come with me to Rye, you'll know that Rye originally was, you know, on the sea, and not on the sea, by the sea. And of course with I'm trying to think of the word, it's all silted up. So this, I imagine, is the opposite, where it's the erosion. Yeah, or it could be the bridge that Mo made. I think I've actually just broken my shoe, amusingly enough. Feels a little bit loose. Never mind. Right. It's nice to get out of the hustle and bustle. Oh, look. It's a nice bit of driftwood, isn't it? So I was speaking to somebody about the dreaded C word. They run, you know, she's a manager of the tour company, and I said, well, you know, what happened during COVID? And she said, that year we worked for about 2 months, and that was it. And I think it takes a long time for these places to recover from something like that massive loss of income. And when we went into Zante town, I'm a size 6, Emma. When we went into Zante town, the taxi driver was saying it's still quiet. And also I think the issue is that people don't leave their hotel rooms. Well, sorry, I don't mean that. That's completely not what I mean. They don't leave their hotels. So they might be all inclusive. So their money's not going towards the local economy. It's getting tied up in the hotel chains. Aren't these beautiful? Just love. Can't smell a thing, mind you. But it's lovely to just see all these beautiful flowers. Here I think there are a lot of restaurants, but I haven't noticed that they've been empty particularly. That's a nice bike. And in case you can't read the menu, you've got your pictures. And we were actually down there. Rap says that was a pomegranate bush. Well, I can't disagree with the app. As you know, I'm absolutely hopeless when it comes to plants. I'm going to cross the road. So there's one of the supermarkets. Right. Shall we? So I want to show you some of the vehicles for rent. How cute are they? They're normals. And these are those off-roaders that you can rent if you'd like. Or if you're feeling a little bit more, go for the little moped or motorbike. There, of course, has to be an Artemis. There's an Artemis Greek restaurant in Maidstone.
Open up bar.
A lot of meat, obviously. Lamb, so in the hotel there's been lamb, pork, chicken, all kind of done nicely grilled. I don't eat meats here, so I've been having some very nice vegetarian meals. So apart from the staple, obviously, of the stuffed toys, what we have got is a lot of jewellery. And obviously you're going to have your turtle jewellery. You've got starfishes, tree of life, but these colours are absolutely gorgeous. I haven't done any plate smashing, not deliberately. And that peacock is quite impressive. There you are, very large turtle. And your bling. Trouble is, if I wore something like this one, I'd do myself more damage. I'd stab myself, exactly. And then, of course, for those that are vertically challenged, I think this is more of a look how much we have rather than actually getting on your hands and knees. But it's rather impressive, isn't it? And in case you didn't have enough sunglasses to choose from the other shop, did try and convince Amy that she wanted to wear this hat going around town, but she wasn't signing up for it.
Because I went onto my app, being the boring person.
So, can you actually, Emma's got that turtle, can you kind of feel the vibe from this? It's got a lot of life to it. Now, if you wanted the party, then that would be going into Leganus, which is where all kind of the nightclubs are. Oh, they've got some fantastic bags. But after a while, you're kind of like, well, how many bags does one girl need? It's very busy, isn't it? Now we've come off onto the side road, which is slightly less mad. Arato, I have to confess, I was walking past thinking, is Arato a good name for a cat? I like when cat names end in O, so you know, I was thinking Arato. Show you some of these bags. Obviously we've got a lot with the eye to protect you. More turtles. You need a turtle bag to carry all your turtles. It's buffering. Interesting. Shouldn't be buffering. And beach towels galore. But isn't this fabulous? Almost makes me want to buy another beach towel. The one on the left is just amazing.
Hello.
We'll cross over again. Again, more beach towels. And I don't know if you're on, but thank you for the tip. Just to wear around the pool. Enjoy, Ronnie. I mean, you could have your crocodile inflatable, or is it an alligator? A lady, some bags. Of course, a beautiful turtle bag there. some sarongs, bandanas. Now, who doesn't need a squishy banana? Hi, Anne. Few flip-flops, anybody? I mean, I'm not entirely convinced about what I think looks like a pig. It's not my cup of tea. Turtles. Now, I'm going to be taking you to this place opposite. Now, down to bad timing, nobody's going to be able to chat with us. But I am going to show you on the board and just talk you through the tours that you could take were you here, which you're not. So you can see these are the turtle trips. So you've got your glass bottom boat, and those are where you step off. So you've got your Kerry caves, your swimming, Turtle Island. You could sign up for the cruise around Zakynthos, and what we're looking at there is Shipwreck Cove, which is where I'm going tomorrow. Again, to be swimming in these blue caves. Now this is the full day cruise, which we're not going on. But then, and I'm going to take you round the other side to show you. So this is the island tour. So you go and see the olive oil press. You have, now you can tell why I didn't. The reason why there's a big cross is because nobody can actually stop at the beach anymore because it's been overwhelmed by tourists. They've actually stopped it. So you can either look down and see the view, or your boat pulls up in front. St Denis Monastery and St Nicholas Port. Now, this is Kefalonia, and Amy and I are going on Friday, which is quite exciting. And you will see that we're going to be seeing, well, there's a mouthful for me, St Gerasimos Monastery, Drogorati Cave, which is about 200 steps down, Meliciana, or Melicini, I'm not going to even try and say this anymore, a lake and a cave. So this is quite exciting, and she was explaining to me how we are down here. There's Argassi, and we're going to get a bus to St Nicholas Port, and then we're going to get a boat. And I couldn't understand, because how on earth would you get a boat in the tree? So I thought that the map was wrong, and then I chuckled because I realised it's an imprint on the picture and it's got nothing to do with the trees. And I got home, well, I got back to the hotel and explained to Lorna, and I was talking her through it, and she said, but they're saying the cruise boat is going to go through the mountain. And of course then I realised that we are obviously related. So this is what we're doing tomorrow. So lots of trips if you wanted to. Do you love this? I love the cross. So all these people, nope, they're not there anymore because they're now protecting it.
No, I'm not up to that.
But of course, you could rent your own boat for the day.
Yeah, I need one of
You could ride a horse or go on a jeep. You could pay an arm and a leg for a private cruise. You could go scuba diving. Oh, you could do the sunset, which amusingly enough, here it's so cloudy there isn't a lot of sunset. And then I'm going to finish the tour by what is usually an incredibly packed area and isn't today. So that's just typical. This is, oh yes, some of them are here. So this is the sort of stray cat colony, which is practically opposite my hotel. And which breaks my heart. But it can't be Leone tour without a cat somewhere, can it? And hello, beautiful. So I think Daddy is here in the background. It's not going to focus on, it's going to try and focus on the... So I think that may well be Daddy. There are a lot of unneutered toms here. And I'm not sure what they're playing with. But it's not happening. Me horseback riding is not happening, nor is me scuba diving or doing any other random thing that... So as you can see, there is somebody feeding these cats. No, I actually would love to be somewhere with no stray cats. I hate seeing stray cats. It really upsets me. I will be making a donation to a charity when I get home. Ideally one which might be close to here that can do a lot of neutering, because there are a lot of male cats. I don't like the fact that it's so close to the road. Sorry, just moving hands there. These are just little pickles. And this is just a fraction. Unfortunately, further up there's somebody begging with a tiny puppy and a small child. So it is nice to see the fact that they've got biscuits laid out for them, that people are looking out for them. I came here the other day and I'm going to have the gimbal quite high because I don't want to hello precious, don't want to show this child because... Are you alright, sweetie? Hello, baby. Can you see he's got a sore on his face? So they do get cuddles from the people, as you can see, and they do get the food during holiday season, and who knows. Now, sorry, I am just keeping it really high so you can't see what's underneath. And this is the hotel I'm staying at. The one with the injured leg isn't there, actually. I was looking out for that one as well, so...
Hello.
It's a 3-star plus. Hello, would you like to be on YouTube?
Yes, yeah.
He wants to be on YouTube. Say hello.
Hello. Yasu.
Yasu, you are on a live stream. I have people from across the world watching, and unfortunately somebody just fell over. That's a shame I didn't get that on YouTube.
Hello. Thank you. Nice, nice. Let me see 1 minute. Very good. 1 minute.
Well, It appears that wherever I go, somebody has to fall over as well. Shame we didn't get that one on camera. So, and basically when you look up there, you'll see it kind of pretty much ends here. I think there's been quite a lag on the chat tonight. And this now is getting into the sort of sunsets at 9 o'clock. And then the lights come on. And it does get quite dark quite quickly, doesn't it? But lots of bars. And let's show you this, because this is a lovely...
It's on sale for £3 million.
I'll buy 2. They are. There you go. It's very nice, isn't it? Right then, have you got any questions? It's coming up for the hour. I hope you've had a fun time seeing some of the everything you need. Some of the shops round here, some of the buzz, and this ginger one, I'll be honest with you, he's absolutely got a really gorgeous nature. Unfortunately, he's got a skin condition, so you can see under his neck. I know, sweetheart, I know. You're famous now, though. So I will turn the camera back to me. Oh, my chin. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody who was able to attend. Thank you for those who liked the video, and thank you to those who were able to send me a tip. You will see I'm getting a bit hot and sweaty now. It is rather warm. It's been a bit of a mad tour, very busy, lots of people, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope you can make Saturday, when I'll be taking you up the mountain and showing you some absolutely wonderful views. So thank you everybody, you take care, and I shall see you soon. Amusingly enough, somebody just waved, not realising that the camera's on me. So totally missed his moment of fame there. Take care, bye.